Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how you can bake lots of materials from different objects onto one map. This is a continuation of making the medieval house, and lots of people have asked how can I get all the information into one map, and I'm assuming it's for use in game engines and things like that. You can of course use several maps in game engines, so you could, for each of these materials that you can see in here, roof, beam and so on, you could just add those all in your game engine. But it does slow down performance very slightly, so it's good to have them all onto one map. Now, the way I'm doing it is the simplest way I know, and the only way I can seem to do it without getting glitches. There are plugins for this sort of thing, but I haven't found them to be very useful, but that's from my own experience and understanding of those plugins. So what I'm going to do is join this object together and then bake the materials to a joined object. This isn't particularly easy, there's lots of steps to it, but I'll try and be as precise as possible so that it is accessible for beginners. But if you are struggling, then don't panic, just use the different maps in your game engine. And then when you get more used to Blender, you'll be able to bake them out using this process. Okay, so my house is in separate parts at the moment, so I need to select everything, but be careful because if I press A to select all, I'm actually getting the camera as well, and therefore I won't be able to join my object together. So I'm going to click on the camera and move its layer. So I'm going to press M for layer or move to layer, and I'm just going to chuck it on layer 2 for now. So I've only got this house on a layer. Now I can press A and I'm going to duplicate it first, so I've got a backup, and then I'm going to join it together. So Shift D to duplicate and right click to set and Control J to join. Now something's gone wrong because it's not joining together. So I probably still have the camera selected in the other layer, as you can see there. So I need to make sure that's deselected by pressing A, and then let's go back to my house. What I'm going to do, because I've got two houses sitting on top of each other, is just undo those steps. There we go. I think I've only got one house now. There we go. So let's go to layer 2 and make sure that's deselected. Yep, it's not selected now. Now I can go on to layer 1, select all, Shift D to duplicate, right click to set the duplication, and Control J. Now I know it's worked because it's all changed color. I'm going to find the object in the outliner and call it house. Also, if you press full stop in the outliner, it will take you to the object that's selected. That's full stop on your numpad. Okay, so I've got my object here ready, but it has lots of different materials on the one object. So like I say, you can take this into your game engine and then just assign these materials. But what we're going to do is we're going to make one map for the whole thing. So first of all, if I go into the object data panel, you can see it's got a UV map. So if I go into edit mode and select all, they're all on top of each other, pointing at different textures. I'm going to create a new one and call this joined. And then with that selected, I'm going to press U in the viewport, Smart UV Project. You might want to increase your island margin to about 0.03 and press OK. Now this is interesting because it's pushed it off to one side. That must mean that I didn't set the scale for one of my objects. So I'll just quickly go back into object mode, Control A, set both the rotation and the scale to be sure, back into edit mode, U to unwrap, Smart UV Project, and press OK. Interestingly, that hasn't worked either, so that's some sort of strange glitch. So I'm going to select all and press Control P to pack islands, and it's packed them fine. No idea what's happening there. But Control P will pack your islands and squish them into the texture space. I thought I'd leave that in anyway, just in case you get that problem. Okay, so I have two texture maps now. The one I've got currently active, joined, means that they're all spread all over the place on different textures. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new texture for us to bake onto. So I'm going to call this House Color Bake 2, because I think I did this earlier and called it the same name. I'm going to increase the resolution to 2048 by 2048, so I've got a lot of detail, and I've turned off the alpha because there's no need for that. It will just increase the texture file size. So I'll press OK, and there's my new texture in the background there, ready to bake. So what I need to do is go back to my textures and then bring my texture into the node editor so that it knows what texture to bake to. So I'll duplicate this one with Shift D, zoom into it, and select my House Color Bake 2. So we've now got that texture into the node editor. But we've only got it into the window material. What we actually need to do is copy this across to the door, plaster, roof and beam as well. And we can do Control-C to do that and Control-V to paste. But there's another step, so I'll undo that. And interestingly, it doesn't want to undo, so I'll just delete that. Go back to Window, where my original one is. And what I need to do is I need to tell this texture that that's using a certain UV map, and this one that it's using a different UV map. Remember our two UV maps here? UV map, which is our first one, and then the joined one. So I'll press Shift-A to add, and it's an input and then a UV map. There's the UV map. I'll need two of these, so I'll duplicate that, and that will need to go to my image texture. So the one for my image texture is the joined, and I'll plug that in, and the one for my original is the original one, which is just UV map in this case. Okay, so I'm going to select these three now, Control-C, and go across to each of my other textures. So the door, for example, Control-V to paste, just G to grab, move them over here, and then I can hook this one up. And then to my plaster, G to grab, move it to the side, and you can see the plaster's interesting because it's already got a textual coordinate, which is going from the UV map. Now we can actually delete that and plug in the UV map here from our original UV map. Over to our roof, Control-V, hook it up, and then lastly the beam, Control-V, G to grab, and hook it up. Now notice our house is back to normal. That's because it's using this UV map, the original one, but our new texture that we're baking to has the new UV map, which is this one up here. So hopefully, all going well, with each of these textures selected in each of your maps, let's just go through making sure that's selected for each of my materials. Now I will be able to go to the baking panel under the render panel and change it to diffuse color, because it's just the color material we're getting, and I don't need the direct and indirect light. All I need to do now, all going well, is press bake. And you can see the bake going on up here. If you get any error messages, they'll be up here as well, and that can give you an indication of what's going wrong. Okay, so there it is. Make sure you save your texture. So image, save as image, sorry. House bake 2, I've done it a couple of times. And let's just quickly take a look, make sure that's worked. Shift spacebar to go to full screen mode. I'll press tab to come out of edit mode, but there you can see it's baked all our textures onto one map. Now I'm sure there's some Blender geniuses out there who are saying that is a really long-winded way of doing it, but it's one way that I've found that definitely works. There are other methods and they seem very glitchy, but that is my experience. There's a plugin called Texture Atlas that does a very similar thing, but I've never got it to work for some reason. Lastly, if you click on your material panel, you can delete all these and create a new one and just plug that image texture in. I would recommend saving it first. And let's delete all these, create a new. It looks a bit glitchy because I've got two houses on top of each other. What I'm going to do is move this one to a new layer. So press M to move it to layer 3. And let's go across to layer 3. So there's no texture on it and there's no house in the background, which was our backup house. And then over my image editor, Shift A to add, texture, image texture, hook it up and find our texture, house color bake. Ta-da! Oh yes. It always feels like a small victory when baking works. And lastly, just make sure that in your object data panel you have got join selected and on the render. If you have the original, it will all look a mess, and there's the joined one. You can always just delete the old one if you want to. Okay, so that's how to bake all your textures onto one map. Let me know if this helped you, or if you have a better way, because it does seem a bit long-winded. And lastly, thanks for watching.